It is now time to start our first session. I would like to introduce Ms. Carol Gibney, our Director of Solidarity and Leadership from Campus Ministry.
I get my steps in today because I just did the other presentation. So welcome, welcome, welcome. You'll hear that a lot today. And for our students, I mean, I'm sure you're very excited. You got to step foot on campus today. And when you just take a look all around you when you're outside of the building, we're really in the heart of New York City. You'll hear that, right? We're the capital of the world. There's a lot going on. The city that never sleeps, but we want you to take care of yourselves. So I'm Carol Gibney. This is my 20th year here at Fordham. I'm in love with love. I love what I do. I love to get to engage with our community partners and with our students, our faculty and staff. You'll hear that. And when you talk to our students who are our greatest asset, the sense of community that's here, it's palpable. So I'm gonna show just a very short film, but I'll just tell you a couple of things about campus ministry and the Center for Community and Engaged Learning. So part of what we offer is, I got trained I'm a certified yoga teacher. I've gotten several trainings in yoga and mindfulness. My background is I'm a social worker, and we've just gone through a really incredible time, have we not? For all of you students, it's been lockdown, right? Lockdown. But that's, God willing, we're starting to move beyond that. So it's, what I'd like to suggest is in the city that never sleeps, you gotta sleep. You gotta take care of yourself. All the simple things, right? Hydrating, walking, exercising. It's a very exciting place. So finding that balance, it's all about balance. And I will ask right now if we can just show this film. Just sit back. It feels like we're in a movie theater. I wish I had popcorn to pass around. But just here's our greatest asset, as I said, are our students. So you're gonna meet two of our student leaders, and let's go. We have to be flexible. There you go. Let's exhibit A, right? So I'm going to start then with what is a cornerstone of Ignatian spirituality, which is I like to keep things simple. So I'm going to use the word grace. So I told you already I'm certified in yoga. So let's get the party started. Let's just start by inhaling, raise your arms up, and exhale. Do that again. Inhale. And HA through your mouth. Shake out your hands, right? Rub your shoulders. You've got a lot on your shoulders. And the parents are here. So now it's just settle into your seat. Relax. Let your hands rest on your knees or legs. Shut your eyes. If you go to sleep, I promise I'll wake you up. And just begin to pay attention to the gift of breath. Breathing in calm on the inhale and exhaling stress or tension on the exhalation. And I'm going to talk you through this little prayer meditation using the word grace. And grace begins with the letter G for gratitude. What is it that fills your heart, your mind, and your body with gratitude as you think about coming to Fordham. Next up in the word grace is the letter R for reflecting on love. The students that are here, the family, reflect on love. From the moment that little bundle was placed in your hand, the parents, from the moment you recognized for the student the love that was all around you. Gratitude, reflecting on love. Next up in the word grace is the letter A for affirmation, naming a gift, a strength, a talent that you have, naming that which you do excellently and effortlessly. And intending that that talent be used for the greater good of this world. Gratitude, reflecting on love, affirmation. Next up in the word grace is the letter C. Where do you feel centered and calm and competent in your heart, your mind, and your body on this Monday? And having this opportunity, feeling peaceful and relaxed. If there's any area where you might feel a little imbalance, imagine loving, compassionate advice being whispered in your ear. What would you hear to bring you back to center, back to calm? And last but not least in the word grace is the letter E for enthusiasm and excitement. Naming that which fills your heart, your mind, and your body with excitement about coming to Fordham and asking that that be blessed and used for the greater good for the world, the greater good for your community, your family, the greater good for yourself, and the greater good and glory for God and goodness. Ad Madram Dei Gloriam, AMDG. And so, on this Monday, we ask for grace to flow through us and in us and all around us. And when you're ready, open your eyes. And here we are. Okay, so now we're ready. Thank you, Hannah. We're gonna just watch this brief film.
We're gonna.
Sure. Okay. So nobody fell asleep. I watched. I saw it. Okay.
Thank you.
So I can just tell you a little bit about campus ministry. We have a beautiful retreat house about 60 miles north of the city. We have Ram vans that go up there on a Friday night. We have a group of 32 student leaders, and they help orchestrate the retreats with talks and gatherings. And one of the things that I do is I offer something called the Pedro Rupe Volunteers, and it's service engagement with our local community partners. And we do, St. Paul the Apostle Church is right across the street. and they have a soup kitchen and a pantry, and we try to serve over there whenever we can. We also do something called the Midnight Run, where we provide clothing and toiletries and food to folks experiencing homelessness in New York City. So there's many ways that you can get involved. We also have, as I said, I lead yoga at least once a week down here. And in the beginning of the year, I hope to be outside in the plaza. There's nothing like practicing yoga outside with the grass underneath you, and at night to look at the stars. There are 10 full-time campus ministers, and we have a variety of folks that help us, partners and community folks from different faith traditions. We have a beautiful chapel here on the second floor, and we have student-led gatherings. We have the Muslim Student Association. We have the Lightship Fellowship. What is it called? Lighthouse Fellowship, sorry, Lighthouse Fellowship. And these are, and the Jewish Student Organization. These are student-led faith sharing groups. We also are connected with the Center for Community and Engaged Learning, where you might have the opportunity to go on a global outreach project. I've been very privileged to chaperone 12 groups, and from right in New York City to working with the Yupik Native Alaskans in Bethel, Alaska, going to Ecuador, South Africa. There's many opportunities for you to provide for you all to engage with community partners. I would also say that because we're the city that never sleeps, and you have to really pay attention to what I like to say is halt. Don't let yourself be too hungry, angry, lonely, or tired. So there's folks available, as Dr. Campbell mentioned. We really do try to make sure that our students are taken care of, and you know, you and I together cannot do what I can do on my own, right? It's community. And I'm just thinking that this film is not happening today, which is okay. It's okay. I think I have to call myself to get in. That's okay. But what I would like to invite you to do is on Tuesdays from 1 to 3, we're going to be having tea in the campus ministry suite, and we're going to be inviting different partners from the community to come in. Maybe Dr. Campbell will visit us on a Tuesday, and from 1 to 3 p.m., just so you can get to know some of the folks in our office, our student leaders. And I would suggest to you that pay attention. The students in the maroon t-shirts back there, yay, they're here because they love Fordham so much that they're coming in on, you know, they can be doing a variety of other things, but they're here to share with you the great love that they have experienced. So that being said, hold on to your hats, hold on to your chairs. It's going to be an exciting experience for you. And it is really all about love. Noticing what fills your heart with joy. And I often say this when we go out, we just celebrated the 4th of July here in the US, and all the fireworks, right? They're beautiful, the ooh, the ah, but they disappear, right? The stars are out every single night. And that's that like long lasting joy, the difference between happiness and joy. I like to suggest that. Those stars are out every single night, even when there's cloud cover, they're there. And it's beginning to notice something as simple as that, right? So there are many opportunities. Urban Plunge, has anyone here signed up for Urban Plunge? All right, you get ready. That's going to be a fun experience. I work at both campuses, so I really am delighted when because of all that the arts that are here, there's so much creativity, right? And we are physical, mental, spiritual, and creative beings. And it's really important to get in touch with the creative sides that we have in ourselves. And you can come see Hannah do a dance performance at some point. And you know, there's talent nights here, and I'm sure many of you come in with singing and music and all kinds of talents. Comedy shows. I went to a comedy show the other night up in the Poconos, where I have a cabin. And you have to laugh, right? It's been tough, has it not? This has been a really tough time for all of us. So it's really important that we come together in a way that is going to fill your hearts, your minds, and your bodies with goodness and good orderly direction, G-O-D. You got to get to the great outdoors, G-O-D. And right here, you're really situated in a beautiful place. You can go out on the plaza. Central Park is right around the corner. And my favorite place in the world, and I think I'm going to do a kayak exposition on a Saturday morning, right along the riverfront. There's free kayaking on Saturday mornings. And the Hudson River, it's just an amazing place. There's free yoga classes, samba lessons, and salsa dance lessons. So you'll get to utilize all that this great city has to offer. And as I said, keeping that balance, keeping yourselves in balance is what it's all about. So that little bit of a snippet of that guided meditation with the word grace to continue to develop and maintain an attitude of gratitude, that thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm sure the parents that are here, you'll say, thank you, thank you, thank you, because it is such a great place. And I think you've had enough of me today. Come visit me, 217. I have a colleague, Erin Hoffman. She just had her third baby. She and her husband live in the dorm. And yeah, we're delighted that you're here. We look forward to meeting you. And you're part of the family. Wherever you go now, you're rooting for life in the good way, right? You have exponentially, your family has grown. No matter where you are in the world, you wear a Fordham hat or a t-shirt. I see some of you with your sweatshirts and t-shirts, your swag. You're going to be recognized inevitably. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Thanks.